Hey guys, Doyle here with Doyle's Basement Records. Hope everyone's having a good week since the last time I've talked to you guys. It's Thursday and I picked up some records as I always was telling you guys. I will be picking up records usually probably every Thursday. Um, no, it was a pretty busy day, and let's start off with one of the records I got. Alabama Shakes, Boys and Girls. This is a great album. I kind of just, man, I was kind of late to the party with them. I know their big singles "Hold On" was quite a few years ago, maybe, man, 6, 7 years ago at least. And I just heard that song for like the first time, maybe like a year ago, and then kind of did a little dive into them. Definitely a fun band. They can definitely jam in that singer. She's terrific. Colored Vinyl. Check this out. The pink and the what's that? Sky blue. Really gorgeous colored vinyl, and I am a sucker for colored vinyl. I will. Let's just say if one record's $23 and there's the same record but colored vinyl for 31, 32. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm gonna be getting the colored vinyl. Can't help it, man. I'm just a sucker for it. All right, next album, CKY. I've been a fan of these guys since I was early in my teenage years. Not real popular. Me and her like Bam Margera. This is his brother's band, and he kind of those CKY videos. Him and Ryan Dunn pretty much started Jackass, and then that's how it got lifted off. CKY. This one came out on record store date just maybe 2-3 years ago. It's just an EP. I think it's only got like four songs. This is a really cheap album, not even $10, and gorgeous colored vinyl as well. Hope we can see that because I have no editing. As you guys know, I'm just setting up my cell phone right there and kind of going from there. But yeah, I really enjoyed their first three albums. They kind of went downhill kind of after that for a few albums, and they came back and got a new lead, or not a new lead singer. The lead guitar player took over the singing, and the album was called Rising the Phoenix. They had two really good songs on that album. The rest wasn't for me. All right, Uncle Tupelo. This is their third studio album. It's acoustic. This is probably my second favorite Uncle Tupelo album. This is another band I kind of just discovered maybe a year and a half ago. My boss was playing it at the shop. It wasn't this album. It was actually I've had this one for a little bit. It was this album, Anodyne. Came out in like '94. Man, I was like, what is that? And I fell in love with this album. I mean, fantastic album. They're kind of like almost like this album almost like a Mumford & Sons, but not quite like that. If you want to take a dive into them, check out the song called 15 Keys. It's probably my favorite song they did. Or New Mandarin's great. What is it? Cuff Rose, Moonshiner. It's a Bob, and it's. But anyways, let's go back to. That's another one. And it's clear vinyl as well, I believe. Yes. And yeah. Clear vinyl. We all know what the clear vinyl is, and we got these Uncle Tupelos came out last week too. New reissues. They had broke up long time ago. Another Uncle Tupelo album, No Depression, pretty darn good album. And you may have heard of Jay Ferrara or Ferrara, and then Jeff Tweedy. Jeff Tweedy started a band called Wilco, and the other guy Jeff started a band called Sunvolt. But I still think the best thing the guys have ever done was when they were together. It was with Uncle Tupelo, and that album that album I showed you. Whoa, careful now, Chris. The album called Anodyne, best thing they did. But Uncle Tupelo, No Depression, and one more Uncle Tupelo album, Still Feel Good. This It's an album I have not listened to all the way, luckily, so I'm gonna enjoy listening to this. I believe this was their. Yep, this was their second album. I've listened to I know a few of their songs on this album, but never listened to it all the way through. And another box set, Lamb of God. I'm not the biggest metal fan. I like Metallica, and I'm a big Slipknot fan. But other than that, man, it kind of goes off the hill for me. I'm not the biggest Slayer fan. I was one of my best friends who passed away. When we were growing up, we liked. This was one of the metal bands we enjoyed. Was Lamb of God. Especially that album called The Sacrament. This is the box set. Comes with their 6 first albums. Look how it's set up. Not bad packaging. So let's see. There's their first album. I forget what's hold on, let me go through the list here. Hang on, folks, just work with me just for a second. Oh no. Alright. The first album, Burn the Priest. Second album, The New American Gospel. And I have not heard this album. Alright, number 3. As the Palace Burns. This is another great album right here. Ashes of the Wake. And the album that I pretty much got introduced to Lamb of God and that song Redneck. The Sacrament. That's probably one of my favorite album. I haven't listened to all of their albums, but this is probably my favorite one they've done. And then The Wrath, which I have not listened to, which excited there's a few albums on there I have not listened to. But yeah, this is just a straight ahead box set. Nothing else except for the records. Man, I wish some of these box sets would have would do them in colored vinyl. Like, extra charge me, that's fine. Like, you should do a box set if people just want to pay for the ones, you know, just the plain black vinyl. But man, if you even charge an extra $50, I understand it if you give me so many so many different records that are colored vinyl. I will pay the money. Like I said, I just love the colored vinyl. Let me know if you guys are like that as well. I know not everyone is, but like I said, I love the colored vinyl. Always have, always will. But alright guys, I think that's it. I'll hopefully do another video pretty darn soon. Man, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave some comments, man. Anything you want to know, please ask away. And I hope everyone has a good evening.